it's me, Miss B, and we are going to draw the letter Y today. We're actually going to do Y is for yellow jackets, but before we get to that, let's check out our letter X drawings. We did the X-ray tetra. Got a lot of drawings sent to me of the X-ray tetra. I love all of the different backgrounds and extra details. I see SpongeBob there. Some of you made your X-ray tetra in a tank. Some of you made yours in the wild. Very cool. I like all these different details. Some of you have also been choosing to do the option of your own creative art project. So I enjoy when you send me those as well. Very cool to see. But I think you all did a fantastic job on the X-ray tetra. Very nice. Oh, I like that scuba diver. I think this one was James. Nice job. All right, so today, letter Y is going to be Y is for yellow jacket. A yellow jacket is a type of insect that is black, gold, or yellow, and sometimes it commonly is mistaken for a bee. We see something that is buzzing around and it's black and yellow, and we think, oh, that must be a bee. But there is quite a difference between bees and wasps and yellow jackets and hornets. And so I thought, since we are starting to be outside and we're with this great weather, maybe we should figure out what is the difference, because we have the bees, they're actually the good guys, versus the ones that are a little bit more annoying, like the yellow jackets and hornets. So we can see the differences here between the bees, the honeybee and the bumblebee. The honeybee, that's what is responsible for making our honey. They are excellent pollinators. Same with the bumblebee. The bumblebee is going to be a little bit bigger, a little bit more furrier. They are friendly unless they're provoked, unless you're bothering them. A honeybee, it can only sting one time, and then after that, it dies after stinging. Whereas the other ones, the bumblebees and the wasps, the yellow jackets and the hornets, they can sting multiple times. The bumblebee is quite big, but you can see it does a nice job of pollinating. It goes from flower to flower, pollinating around. It also helps pollinate flowers on vegetables or flowers that are on fruits. So they are very important for us. And I like honey. Honey is delicious. So we want to be happy about the honeybees for that matter. The wasps and the hornets and the yellow jackets, they're not as helpful. We can see their body looks a little bit different. The bees, that's actually going to have the fur on it, whereas the wasp, the yellow jacket, and the hornet, they're going to be more smooth. The yellow jackets and hornets, they can be a little bit aggressive. They can swarm after you, so you want to be careful of that. The other differences that I've seen here, if I scroll down, is where they live. A bumblebee and a yellow jacket, they actually live most of the time in ground, whereas honeybees and hornets, they make a nest or a hive in trees or on something that they can adhere to or stick to. So you can see the very different ways that they live with their colonies. Now, what you do want to be very careful of is if you, oh, look who's here, it's Pup. Hey, puppy, come here. He's having fun with me outside. Can you see him? Puppy! A little bit too close. There he is. Pup. If you see hornets, usually you see this hornet nest, you probably are maybe a grown-up wants to spray bug spray on it and knock it down. But if you see a honeybee swarm, there you can see it there in the tree. Here's also else what a honeybee swarm would look like. If you see a honeybee swarm, we don't want to kill those bees. They are helpful for us. So if you do see a honeybee swarm, a better idea is to call someone that knows what they're doing, and they can relocate that. And here we have swopesberries and bees. I like going to swopesberries and bees to do blackberry and blueberry picking, but they obviously have beehives there as well. They'll help you know what to do about relocating it, and that way we can do our part to help save the bees. At swopes, I know they have hives, so bees in the wild, they would look like this, but you can have beehives, and that's what they have over there. Special shout out to Blake and Byron. some of our Muse Elementary students, they know all about this. But here you can see they have their special bee clothing on so they don't get stung. But there you see the different frames that hold the honeycombs, and they're able to keep them in the boxes. So just different ways that the different insects live. So if we learn anything today, it is please be kind to the bees. They're the good guys. They help pollinate. They help give us honey. The wasps and the hornets, they're the ones that we want to stay away from. So today, why day? We want to do the yellow jacket. And if I look at the yellow jacket is an insect. It's going to have 3 parts: the segmented body of the head, the thorax, and the abdomen. And we're also going to have 6 legs on our yellow jacket. What do you think, Pup? I think Pup might be getting a little bit hot. He wants to go inside. What do you think, Puppy? Puppy. Look. Hey, are you getting too hot out here? You want to go inside? Come on. All right. Pup's going to cool down inside. It's a little hot out here for him. Let me come over here to draw our yellow jacket. We want to make sure we have those 6 legs and those 3 segmented parts of the body. All right, and I'm going to start off with the block letter Y. I'm going to do the top part of the Y and the stick that goes down. I'm not going to do the other side because I need to leave room to make it into a block letter. I can draw my other stick, and then I can draw up on this side. I'm going to put a letter V in the middle, and now we just need to connect them. To make it into a block letter, I'm going to extend out all my corners. And then I will connect them up. And there we have our block letter Y. Hopefully you do a little bit better than I did there on your paper. A little bit difficult to do it here on my computer. Let's see if I can get rid of some of those spots I went over. All right. Now, to do our yellow jacket, we need those 3 parts. I'm going to start off first with an oval shape for its head. And then I'm going to make bigger than the head the thorax part with a rainbow line and then a smile line. It's almost like a football shape there. And then the back side is going to be even bigger. So before I get to the back side, I'm actually going to put a letter C in the middle of my thorax there because I want to make a line that comes way back. It's going to be the top part of our wing. And then a smile line to connect that up. And connect it here at the bottom. So that's going to be our wing. And now let's make that back part. Big rainbow line and a smile line, and I'm going to connect it there like that. So we have our head, our thorax, and our abdomen. Now we have a wing on this side. Let's make the wing on the other side, just popping out. If you want, you can get rid of this part right here. There we go. Now we also need to give our yellow jacket some antenna. So that's going to be a line that goes up and down. I'm going to do that same lines again. And it would have 2 of them, so I want to do it on the other side also. Okay. We need a big eye. does have a little bit of a part down here. Okay, now another thing is back here on the abdomen, it has different bendable layers. So I'm making curved lines the whole way down that abdomen. And that making them curved instead of making them straight helps make it look like it is a real curved yellow jacket. Now let's make sure that we get our 3 feet and legs on this side. Might not be able to see the width of the other side, but we definitely want to get the 3 that we see on this side. So again, coming from our thorax, this middle section, I'm going to make an oval. And another little oval. A skinny letter V, that's one leg. I'm going to make another one by going the opposite direction. So an oval, a skinny oval, and a skinny letter V. And then I need one more, and this is actually going to be the largest leg. Oval, skinny oval, and a long letter V back there. Now, if you want to, you can kind of put some lines out here on the wing, if you'd like. And you can decide exactly where your yellow jacket has landed. What we do want to make sure that we do with our yellow jacket is we want to get it colored in, see what the colors are. We've got yellow and black in the face, black for the thorax, and then see the abdomen? We're going to do black on the top, but then yellow. So it's black, I guess, to the left, yellow to the right. Let's make sure we do it that way. So we have a little bit of yellow on the top there. Make sure you get that in there. Whoops. I meant that to be yellow, not black. There's yellow. And I'm making the antennas yellow. And down here yellow. And our legs yellow. And I'm going to use a really, really dark gray instead of black. That way I can still have an outline. Okay, and then I want to do the top part of each part of these abdomen as dark black. It's like a bumped pattern. And then these other sections, they would be yellow. And I think I'm actually going to use yellow just to make this eye stand out a little bit better, just as an outline. There we go. Now for your wings, I'm going to use a really, really, really light blue. You would be able to see through their wings. They would be translucent. You can leave them white. You can color them in. It's kind of bright out here, so I'm having trouble to see if I've actually filled it in or not. All right, and let's get our yellow Y up here for yellow jacket. And like I said, you can kind of decide where do you want your yellow jacket to be, where did it land. That's going to be up to you. Maybe I'll make mine landing on a branch of some sort. You can kind of figure out where you want your yellow jacket to have landed. And be sure to add any extra details. All right, looks pretty good. You may choose where you would like to put your yellow jacket at. I chose to put mine there on that branch. You can make your background however you would like. Maybe you would like to make a whole colony full of yellow jackets. You can do whatever you would like to your picture. As always, share along with giving me some ideas for letter Z. I think I know what you'll probably choose as an animal for the letter Z. Although I guess today was an animal, it was an insect. I had fun drawing. I hope you did too. Now you know the difference between the good guys, the honeybees, and the bad guys. So be on the lookout, especially as summer approaches. Hope you had fun drawing along with me today. Have a great afternoon. See ya!